This is your WW3 news of a Friday morning. Now, you probably may know what has happened in Lebanon. Civilian population massacred because the Israelis violated the so-called ceasefire between America and Iran, which Lebanon was included. The Israelis had the excuse, no, there were Hezbollah there. There were normal civilian dwellings or block of flats. The so-called more than 300 dead. And obviously they're still digging up the rubble after the aftermath. Mind you, there's been a lot of unusual cargo traffic from America to Europe and from Europe to the Middle East. This is not your commercial traffic, this is military traffic. And Galaxy transporter planes, those big bastards. Slowly, something's cooking up there. Don't buy the tramp shit. There's going to be peace and we're going to sing all Kumbaya with the Iranians. That's a load of horse shit. Somehow, the Americans have convinced the Europeans to send their little warships to the Middle East, to the Straits of Hormuz. For what? To clean up the mines? To ministrate? No. Even the Europeans sooner or later are going to be joining the fight, which will be probably the eve of World War III as we know it. And who knows what what European countries ended up in. Be very interesting. If you live in a European country and you have knowledge a warship from your nation went down there, it's a certain bet they're preparing for war. NATO is preparing for war. And obviously there's been a lot of cargo lifts from Pakistan to Iran. And the only type of thing that they could probably take down there, not military equipment, we're talking about nukes, because they have signed some type of NATO agreement. If one nation is attacked, the other one participates in a certain way, not directly. It's most probably some nukes which probably hidden, which Pakistan has got to spare. And no, it's not Iran. Made a mistake. It was Saudi Arabia. So therefore, when they launched the nukes, so it wasn't ours what you launched off. It was launched from Saudi Arabia. Even though Saudi Arabia have a lot of the high-tech equipment which they bought from the Americans and stuff like that, but they lack nukes. So that is another thing. So there is a Iranian delegation which is going to Addis Ababa, Pakistan, I think, and somewhere, some nuclear woods, for this fake peace delegation. Some say it could be defectors, or they're just playing along with the game. They know in the end they're going to go to war again. How you can trust the West? You do peace talks while they bomb the crap out of your country. You know, the Russians know this, and I think this type of experience should be, put to good use, because sooner or later, there's going to be war. Super El Nino. Looks like the temperatures of the ocean, I think the Atlantic Ocean, are rising. They are above average. It sounds like a bit like it came out of a film The Day After Tomorrow, that ecological disaster. not on that type of extent. You're going to have probably a very, very hot summer. And plus, on the top of it, this global energy crisis, which could create serious problems for the global food chain, agriculture and those things. So we're going to have a very hot summer. I don't know whether it's going to be like this in Europe, but in some places they have very unusual temperatures, record temperatures of some type. In America, I say it's going to be a drought. No, say no one. I told you. American press is too concentrated with the narrative of Middle Eastern wars. Let's see how it goes. It's not looking good, as I say all the time. There's always some shit every day, and things always get worse. I think at this point, people start preparing for the worst. Start stocking up on food, water, supplies of any type, and have some awareness and preparedness. This is my advice for you. How you do it, if you start today, fine. If you don't start and you continue to listen to the horseshit which the mass media dig out like 6 years ago, haven't you learned lessons from that? You got to be really daft, mate.